With the description of the city and Yahweh's victory in mind, we are in a position to see the implications of this story for the people of Israel as they moved toward the Promised Land. As we know, at Kadesh Barnea, Moses sent spies into the land of Canaan who returned with bad reports. They claimed that Israel could not conquer the land of Canaan because the forces there were too great. As a result, the Israelites turned away from the conquest and spent the next 40 years wandering in the wilderness. It was only when the next generation came to adulthood that Moses was ready to move Israel against Canaan once again. One aspect of these bad reports helps us understand the significance of the defeat of Primeval Babel. Listen to what the spies said about the cities of Canaan, as reported in Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 28. The people are stronger and taller than we are. The cities are large, with walls up to the sky. Unfortunately, most modern translations of this verse fail to draw the connection between this description of the Canaanite cities and the Tower of Babel. When the spies spoke of walls up to the sky, the term for sky is the Hebrew word shamayim, which is often translated heaven. In fact, it's the same term used about the Tower of Babel when it is described as a tower that reaches to the heavens in Genesis chapter 11, verse 4. In both cases, the idea was that the cities were invincible because they had reached the heights of heaven. So it is that Moses drew a connection between the primeval city of Babel and the cities of Canaan. The Israelites thought that the walls surrounding the cities of Canaan reached to heaven, much like those who built the tower at Babel thought that their ziggurat had reached heaven. And this connection between the city of Babel and the cities of Canaan brings Moses' purpose to light. Put simply, the Canaanite cities before the people of Israel may have seemed to reach to heaven, but they were still no match for the power of Yahweh. In the primeval days, Yahweh moved against the greatest city known to humanity, whose tower supposedly reached to heaven as well. Yet this primeval city, which was greater than any city of Canaan, was easily destroyed by Yahweh. Just as God had delivered the human race into a new order through the primeval flood, he had delivered Israel from Egypt. And just as God had ordained conflict between Shem and Canaan, Moses was leading Israel toward the land of the Canaanites. And just as God defeated the great city of Babel, he would soon give victory to Israel against the cities of Canaan. From these chapters of the primeval history, the people of Israel should have understood that to follow Moses toward the Promised Land was to move in the right direction.